Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another third-party Transformers review. Today I'm taking a look at the latest offering from Arc Studios. It's their Disguiserz line. Basically these are a small, itty tiny version of the Masterpiece figures. This is VIP 01, 02 and 03, that's Spector, Peacekeeper and Silverstorm. The boxes show a picture of the car and the bot, which have been really nicely drawn. I've got the VIP series. On the side, you've got the same picture. On the rear, you've got all three in the line. On the other side, it's a picture of the vehicle. And on the bottom, it's just your standard warnings about not eating your toys. Without further ado, let's get these out of the boxes. Each figure comes in this really nice, handy plastic clamshell, where they're stored in vehicle mode. You've got their accessories, you've got a tech spec card, and also if you get additional heads with them, they are stored in the back. And here they are out of their packaging. Wow. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. The initial thoughts are that they are really highly detailed for what is in essence Legends size figures. The Nissan Fairlady is such an outstandingly gorgeous car, and for this size I think they've captured it really well. Now obviously not everybody's going to want to put all of the weapons on these cars. I will just show you with Smokescreen especially, because he is by far my favourite. The guns can just detach like they do on the official Masterpiece products. Just need to push that into the roof, and these ones on the bonnet are cut accordingly. They are down at the diagonal, and this section here is diagonal as well, so they will only fit in one side of the bonnet. There we go. But I mean, just look at the detailing on that. I mean, they've even done the hubs. I love the spoiler they've got on here. The front valance. They are absolutely gorgeous alt modes. Really nice. I think what is in essence Silver Streak or Blue Streak, whatever you want to call him. I think he's probably the slightly weakest, just because of the blacked windows. It's I don't know. It's very dark, but then again, he still looks really nice, really good. And Prowl, again, he gets away with those black windows because it's really contrasting to that white. Nice paint applications. Outstanding. Really good job, guys. And here they are with Metroplex's Scamper. Just to give you guys an idea of scale. I mean, they scale absolutely perfectly, although their aesthetic is actually probably more on par with the world's smallest line, as opposed to the Legend, just because of their somewhat masterpiece look to them. But I've recently come back from Hong Kong, and a lot of the guys out there, when I've seen their collections, they collect these small robots. There's a huge market for them because they don't have as much room as some of us do, and their collections are literally just shelves and shelves of these little guys, and they look just as impressive as some of the bigger guys on the shelves. And you know, I'm thinking I'm going to start biting with these Legends size figures, because you can get so many on a shelf and you can come out with some truly amazing displays. Now, transformation for these guys is very simple. Take the gun off the roof, get your fingers underneath the doors, just pull those out and put it out on this side as well. It's going to fold out like so. You're then going to fold the legs down, and this is where we see the first big difference between this and a Masterpiece figure. As you fold this down, this section here comes off, like so, and that's now going to form a shield. So we do have slight parts forming. Open up those legs, come around here and apply pressure just on the head so you can poke it through the chest. Fold that up, like so. Fold the arms down, fold the arms down, and you want to fold the feet forward. like so. Now let's have a look at this section that was parts formed. Right, the section that was part formed basically forms a shield now, and there's also a small baton you can poke through. You can have them wielding that in their hand as well. Now I don't like to use it. I'm going to keep it in there because I'm terrible at losing things and it will get lost. I'm just abysmal. The shield does fit in their hand. Just slides in to the peg hole there. And of course the other gun that was formerly mounted on the bonnet now forms his pistol. Like so. And there we have these three guys together. Now, I like them. They're a really great product. Definitely a superb product considering it's Arc Studios' first product. But unfortunately, they're not without their faults. Personally, I'm not a fan of the parts forming. I would like that to have split possibly and still formed part of the legs. Because the main issue I have with these guys, apart from them having really big boobs, is that they're quite unsteady on their feet. If you look at the feet, where this roof section folds down, there is no heel spur. If we'd have had that shield section on the back here and flipped out, it would have filled in the back of the leg and we would have had a nice sturdy heel spur. But as it is, these guys have to lean forward because it's just a bit of a job to balance them, really. Which is a shame because they look incredible. I mean, just look at the face sculpt on Smokescreen. For something this big, bringing in Scamper again. I mean, you can just see the difference in the workmanship which has gone into the face sculpts. I mean, I really, really do like these. I think they've done a sterling job. I really do. But it could have been slightly better. I mean, we could have had a ball joint on these doors, possibly to drop them down a tad at the back, because at the moment they are sticking out. And we could have had the heel spurs. It's just that lack of balance. The joints are okay. They're not. They're all on balls. They're not overly loose. Nothing's going to fall off him. You've got a good range of movement. The head is on a ball joint. It does look down that much, and you can look up that much. It goes left and right, obviously hindered slightly by the fact I've got these guns here and I can't get my little bitty fingers in there. The arms are on ball jointed shoulders, so they go round, they go up that much and down that much. You have a separate bend at the elbow and a ball jointed wrist. There is no waist swivel on these guys. I would have liked the waist swivel. I think they could have possibly have worked that in there somehow. Maybe had this section here slightly lower and had it... I don't know. I mean, I know there's a lot of engineering gone into these, and I know that they've taken sacrifices to get those alt modes as good as they are. The legs do bend forward. They bend forward that much. And coming back, they go back that much. We do have a nice range of movement out there. You can kind of swing them round and bring the legs round as well. They have a swivel above the knee. And we have a nice deep knee joint due to the transformation. And you've got this pivot here on the toe. So they're fairly articulate. And they do look good. I just want to quickly show you the alternative heads here. These are so small. Again, they are just on a ball joint, so you can just switch those out. That's the Smokescreen head. We have got the Silver Streak or Blue Streak go, hey, you guys! Head. And we have got the Prowl, I've just been shot by Megatron in the G1 movie head. Just want some smoke coming out of the face. See, I mean, that's just attention to detail. These are so tiny. I mean, you can see just by the... That's my thumbnail. I mean, these are absolutely tiny. And they've painted the eyes. You can see a slight smudge in there on the red of the kind of fin, but these are so small. So there we have it, guys. The Arc Studios V1, 2 and 3 set. overall, these are a really great set. They look outstanding. The workmanship and time and effort that have gone into these is clearly visible. They're not perfect, but this is their first piece. We need to get behind these guys, support their ideas. They're looking for our feedback. You know, we need some heel spurs, maybe a little bit of waist articulation, and these are going to be on par with some of the big third-party legend size figures. I mean, this is going to be the start of my Legends collection. These are going to look fantastic around the feet of Generations Metroplex, and I honestly can't wait to see what else they have to offer. Don't forget, guys, I still have my competition running to celebrate me reaching 10,000 subscribers. Everybody who's subscribed is eligible. Just click on the link in the description below here. It's around here somewhere. And until next time, guys, from myself, Spector, Peacekeeper, and Silverstorm, goodbye.